Hey, this is Whiskey Fire Department, and my name is Jean Gray.
And I'm Emma Frost.
Our show is about our two favorite subjects, whiskey and fire. Each episode we will learn about a new whiskey, and while we drink the bottle, we'll discuss it in fire life.
Between the two of us, we have 50 years experience living the life of a firefighter. We're hoping we can help some people, laugh with some people, and find humor in about everything else. This will not always be a PC show.
No.
And it will contain adult language and content.
Yes,
You've
it will.
Been warned.
You have been warned. Well, I think we've been pretty good lately. I don't know why. So this episode is called Johnnie Walker Black Label, the Jane Walker Edition. And that's why we're wearing this little get-up. We figure we go snazzy-dazzy.
Yes, we look just like her.
And we'll also be talking about the Scottish Fire and Rescue. They are our shout-out department today, and we'll talk to them at the end of the show.
Yes.
We figure since we're doing a Scottish drink, we should do a Scottish fire department.
Yes. Scottish drink.
Scottish.
That's short for Scotch.
Scotch. Scottish. We need to go to Scotland.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think I told you. I got my ancestry DNA back.
Did you really?
Guess what I am? I mean, the most I came was I am definitely a Viking, like from Norway, Scandinavian.
I was thinking.
And Irish, I am just as much, except 1% less. So apparently I'm Scottish, Viking leprechaun.
I was thinking goblin, so yeah,
that's all right.
That works in there.
I knew I had some Irish, but I didn't know I had that much. And I had no clue I was from Norway.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really do need to do mine.
It was
I've got
pretty
it
neat.
sitting on my counter, ready to go. And yeah, I need
There's
to do
like
it.
20 or 30%. I was just a mishmash of
What?
like from Europe, kind of Wales and all that. But yeah, kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to go to Norway. Been to Ireland.
Find your roots.
Want to go back though, and
Yeah.
want to go to Scotland.
Yes.
I'm sure I have some family in
Let's
Scotland.
make that a trip.
Yes.
So we're
Okay.
doing the Johnnie Walker Jane edition. And what was our fire subject?
It is gear, evolution of fire gear and uniforms. Which really is not the evolution of fire. We're going to talk about our experiences with uniforms on the job.
Lovely.
It was
I assure you.
a hate. You have a love-hate relationship. It was a hate relationship with our uniform.
Yeah.
There is nothing good
Yeah.
about it.
And we will for sure be talking about that.
Yeah, might be a couple drinks in by then, so you will know what we
What we
feel.
thought about
The
wearing our
whiskey
uniform.
is going to be talking then. All right.
Mhm.
Whew, I don't know if y'all notice, our lighting's a little different, so we're learning to adjust to it. I feel like I'm looking at a bright light.
I know.
Oh, if you're on
It's
YouTube.
a-
If you're not on
it's a
YouTube and your
halo.
podcast, we got a new light to help with our, just so it looks more pleasing. I
To the
guess.
eye.
To the eye.
It really changed us. We look like
Angels.
yes, yeah, or
Grumpy Cat probably wouldn't think we're
Victoria's
angels.
Secret models.
Oh, if we
Yeah.
mention Grumpy Cat, he is our friend that we grew up with on parties, like almost a big brother figure. Apparently,
He was actually one of my mentors.
he was my mentor. I was his. Well, I was a firefighter. He was the lieutenant, and he taught me everything I knew. And love him, but right now we're not that happy with him.
Yeah, we hear you, Grumpy Cat.
We heard what you said. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So we need to have a Grumpy Cat edition one day where we talk about all the stuff he taught us.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll listen then.
Okay, today though.
Got it
It's
in.
not
I
that
told
day.
you. No, it's not that day. We're talking bunker gear first.
Well, we're talking Johnnie Walker first.
Oh yes, right. Well, you had me talk about fire just now. God, can you
I
say
didn't have you talk about fire.
get me
You
so
just talked about
confused.
it. No, you confuse yourself.
It is true. All right, so Jane Walker. Here we go.
Well, how about that? Over a century, Johnnie Walker has celebrated taking the steps forward with the message "Keep walking" with the striding man icon. So Johnnie Walker has always had that striding man icon for at least for the last 100 years, and it was a very debonair guy.
Yeah.
Very.
It feels like he's out to learn something. Why I'm drinking my scotch.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll look that way.
Yeah, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something fun. I don't know.
Yes. So in March they released the Jane Walker edition. So it's a woman's silhouette on there.
That's why we look this way.
That's why we
so
look this way.
stupid.
I didn't think we looked.
You know what's
stupid.
funny is we ordered these shirts separately, and we ordered the same one, except mine short sleeve, hers long. Because we live in Florida. Why in the hell would you get a long sleeve?
I walked because it looks more like she looks on the label.
That is true. That is true.
We don't do anything half-assed.
No, we
okay?
don't.
We're giving it our all.
Husbands-
For you, we're doing it.
Our husbands aren't too happy about that because we end up spending money.
Oh well, there is that.
Another Amazon package came in
Yeah.
yesterday. He's like, "What did you get now?" I got a shirt for the show. He's like, "I didn't get paid for that. Why are you getting?" I'm like, "Because we don't do
Don't
anything."
you worry about it.
Don't you worry about it. We don't do anything
Right.
half-assed.
Don't you worry about it.
All right, so let's
We're
talk
all
about.
in. We're all in.
We're all in. Y'all need to be all in. So like us.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Just like us. We just want you to like us.
In recognition of women who have led the way, they unveiled the Jane Walker. It's the first ever female iteration. And it's as a brand that stood for progress for nearly 200 years. It's another symbol of their progress.
Yes.
That Johnny Walker's
I'm gonna break it open.
pour it in our cups and
So let it breathe. So we're opening it now. Okay.
I can't believe we haven't done Johnny Walker before now.
Me neither. I don't know why. I don't know, because we've had so many great ones that we wanted to try.
It is.
And we're trying to catch up on our what's it
Rating
called?
system.
Rating system. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Slowly catching up.
I don't know why I'm closing that. We need to keep it open.
Yeah, leave it
Why
open.
would I do
Well,
that?
because alcohol actually escapes.
Oh.
You probably-
Get back in there, Angels
It
share.
evaporates.
Isn't that the Angel share?
Yeah, the angel share.
I listen to
Hey,
you.
also for every Jane Walker bottle produced, Johnny Walker will donate $1 to organizations supporting women's progress, up to
So-
$250,000.
What exactly did you research that? Is it something that we promote?
Actually, it is because it is.
Because some of those I don't, could be something I don't. I don't know. Not all women's stuff I promote.
What don't you promote?
Well, there are some out there that I would be like, no, I don't want that. It depends on. I'm not going to go. We don't do politics. Don't make me say it. You're the one who said we weren't doing politics on the show, so I just wanted to know if you did. I saw them and I
Yeah.
was like, I should
That's
look
funny.
into them, and I forgot.
Yeah, Johnny Walker Black is their iconic blend. So they didn't do anything to change it. It's just the Johnny Walker Black label,
Oh.
and it's their iconic blend. It's recognized as the benchmark for all other deluxe blends.
Oh, wow.
And it's created using Scotch whiskeys that have been aged for 12 years.
Oh,
So this is 12-year-old Scotch.
tell them what you learned about the aging.
Well, when they talk about the age on a bottle and they say it's been aged 3 years, 6 years, 8 years, 12 years, they're talking or referring to the youngest barrel in the batch.
Yep.
So when they say it's a 12-year-old Scotch, you could actually have some mixed in there that's a little older,
Yeah.
14 years, 15, whatever, but the youngest barrel is 12 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty neat.
That is pretty cool.
Yep.
So another thing, in our whole learning process.
We're learning.
This is from the Four Corners of Scotland, and it's supposed to be smooth and deep and complex in character, and I can't wait to.
I know. Do you want to go on a little bit more history about Johnny?
Sure.
Johnny Walker's pretty well. After he passed away, do we already talk about his being a grocer?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, let's do that because I wouldn't mind talking about
Yeah,
his
go.
son.
Yeah.
So he was, I guess, owned a grocery store. Is that what the grocer
Yes.
means?
Mhm.
So from there, he decided
Like
to
in 1819.
Yeah, and he decided to make his own whiskey because he was, I guess, a master of making whiskey. He decided to do a business with it.
Right.
Is that how it went?
Mhm.
And most Scotch back then only had a one malt blend. I think that's how you say it. Single malt blend. And he decided to do multiple, like do a blend of, and it was the first time I think it was done, or someone packaged it, I guess. It ended up becoming really popular, and it had the consistency of always being really good. So,
Yeah, he would try to blend them together to try to make them taste better because I guess the single malts that they had back then. You know, they weren't very refined or aged or anything. So he was trying his best to make it something that would taste
Yes.
really good.
And he did a really good job with it. Then
Yes,
he
he
had
did.
a son. His son took over, Alexander, and I think he's the real. He was a businessman.
Yeah.
He changed the bottle to a square bottle, so when it go overseas, it wouldn't break. It's like, you know, the round. I guess this way you could stack them. I guess easier. And I thought that was genius.
Less breakage and
Less
inventory
breakage.
loss. Yeah.
Mhm. And then he also made the label at an angle, so that way people would notice it when it was sitting up in the bar. So it was more for so people would. It's like marketing 101 back then, I guess.
It does have more of a distinct look to it.
Yes.
Because,
So it made people. It was eye catching when it was up
Yeah.
on the bar. And then also what he did, I thought was really neat, which got he was able to get it to 120 countries, is he used captains on ships, and as agents, and they would go out and sell them all over the world. So he hired them as agents of Johnny Walker.
That's,
I mean,
yes.
genius!
That is
What a
very
genius man!
ingenious.
They're
Yeah.
thinking outside the box. So that's not what they did back then, I guess. And
Pretty cool.
or he just knew someone else that did it. It's like, that's a good idea. I'm not really sure. That's what I read.
No, he got the credit for it.
He
so
did get the
it,
credit.
yeah.
There you go. So we're not historians. We just read what we found on Google. I just want to make sure I'm getting my history right.
But we don't just look at one site. We look and we look and we look. And
No,
spend
and this
hours.
other thing I have about it, the Jane Walker, that was on multiple sites. Or
Yeah.
fun fact.
Oh, were you trying to say that the other stuff you learned was just on one site?
No, they were on a couple sites because I had to. Before you came over, I had 30 minutes to look at all of them.
Because I was probably a little.
I got in
late.
that rabbit hole with freaking bunker gear. I just had to hurry up and do this one. But I thought it was interesting. Some of the Jane Walker stuff or
Johnny
Walker, his
Yeah.
history. Yes,
His first blended whiskey, I think, was Highland something, right?
it was Old Highland whiskey.
Yeah,
I know
that was
something.
his first blend, and it was called Old Highland whiskey. And then was it Alexander's Sons who actually
Yes.
started doing?
It was the 1909. It was in 1909. They started doing the red label and the black label.
Yeah, they started naming the
It was the Sons that did
the
that.
scotches
yes.
after label colors.
Mhm.
So now they have green label, blue, double black. They have a double black. They have green label, blue label, the red label, and
Yes.
then they have some limited editions. And
And they have Jane. Now.
right now they have Jane. Yeah.
Oh, so I do know who did this. The Standing Man. That's not on ours, but that was Tom Brown. He was an illustrator, and he's the one that made the guy like the black and white
Walking
guy,
Man,
the
yeah.
Walking Man, and they called him the Edwardian dandy.
Edwardian. Mm-hmm.
We just need canes. I think that's the only thing
Yeah,
we're
that's
missing.
what we're missing. Canes.
So I can beat you. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I thought this was an interesting thing for Johnny Walker. On January 1st, 1934, John Walker and Sons was granted a royal warrant by King George V to supply whiskey to the royal household. They still hold a royal warrant today.
Yes, that is very cool.
That is really cool. I wonder if they knighted them. I would love to be a knight.
I would too.
I'd rather be a knight than a princess.
Do they
or
call women sirs?
No.
Or they don't knight women?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they knight women. I think
Sir
there's-
Jean?
Maybe.
Sir Emma.
I know. Yes. You know what? We need to find that out.
We
That
do need to
needs.
find that out. That queen needs to be knighting some women if she doesn't.
Yes. They start that.
Johnny Walker makes more scotch than any other whiskey house in the world.
That's crazy.
That's why I can't believe we haven't done this yet.
I know. Well, we
I mean,
were
they're the
trying.
most
Yeah.
popular
We have been trying to
scotch.
do. Was it called small batches? Or, is small batch mean like little companies
Well, we
or?
really haven't tried.
We've done. We've done.
We did.
We did do the big ones in the beginning.
we've
Our
done
favorites.
we've done all kinds so far. We just
Yeah, we
just
are.
now. There's just so much to choose from. So
That's
we're
why.
just.
That's why we love whiskey.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Even though the whiskey
Love
goblin
it.
got me last week.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It did. I didn't eat enough, and then I drank a lot. But we were on vacation. I had to apologize to everybody.
But you know, we've all been there.
Yes, it's been about a year or two since that Goblin came out, but it just
I could
a
not
lot
say
going.
nothing. I have been there, done that.
That's a good friend right there. Emma, you're a good friend.
Yeah, because I've been there, done that.
I know. I don't judge.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Nobody knows how long people have been distilling alcohol, but it seems likely that the practice has been in existence for at least 4,000 years. That's how much people like alcohol.
Yeah, I mean,
And whiskey.
anything to help you relax and escape the day of raising kids. Whatever.
For real. Seriously, that's a long time.
Okay. Do you want to do the? I can't help it. It's like I'm drawn to this light.
I know I can't. I'm like, yeah.
Do you want to do our fun fact
Sure.
sipper shot?
Yes.
Then we
Because
know
I
shots
want to
first.
taste it. So yes.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
this was
please.
really funny and interesting. Supposedly, well, it was reported by TMZ. Ding ding. TMZ said that this was going to come out in 2016, the Jane Walker, because they thought Hillary Clinton was going to win. And she didn't. So they pulled it, and I guess they waited a couple years later, which a lot of people, I read a lot of reviews, a lot of people aren't happy with Jane Walker about how they don't think they're in the right women's movement, and or they're using it to, advertise or trying to jump on that bandwagon to get Jane Walker out. I really don't give a shit. If it's a good whiskey, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
I have my own women movement.
Right.
Do my own thing. I don't need someone to define me.
I don't think whiskey is a proper
No.
Political
Shouldn't.
move one way or the other. It's
Nope.
either it's a good whiskey or it's not a good
I
whiskey.
don't think you use it for politics.
Right.
Don't take that. Don't take that away from us.
Yeah.
When you
Well,
have to start
let's
worrying
try it.
about a drink because of politics, I'll be pissed. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where we all can get together and be one. Both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You should be able to enjoy it because we have one thing in common. All right.
Yes.
That was my whole thing.
And I would like to add to that, but I would like to really try this
I
first.
know, it actually smells smooth. I'm gonna use smooth now. Everything I say.
Yeah.
We found out that everyone uses smooth. I don't know what that guy was talking about. We shouldn't use the word smooth. Right?
I don't know. They even use it on their website. Johnny Walker.
Man, you know how I usually get that sometimes you get that whiff of a strong alcohol smell? I don't have this. Have it with
Don't
this
got
one.
that.
I don't got that. Oh my god.
What the hell?
I don't know.
I don't got that.
I don't got that.
Well, this is a
It's supposed
nice.
to be sophisticated.
Look,
What the
this
heck?
is a
I'm wearing
nice-
a tie.
We have the perfect light to actually see this.
I know.
Oh my gosh, with this.
That's why I got it,
freaking
so we can see the
spotlight
whiskey
you have.
better.
Yeah, and it's a nice gold color, very gold, nice. And do you?
What
I
is that
swear to
word?
goodness-
That one color? Amethyst?
Amethyst?
Yeah.
Amethyst is purple.
Oh, it is.
This is more
Okay,
amberish.
well, I did read it on a review. I was going to be snapped.
Amethyst, unless you're trying to say something else.
Probably.
I think citrine is kind of a yellowish and amber.
No, it started with an A. I was going to steal someone's, and now I can't do that. But it's right over
Well,
here.
not if you can't say it.
I know. I thought I could. I was going to go for it, because of my. Do. All right, go ahead and.
Okay, so
Find it.
the smell.
Amber, almost a blonde color. But
I swear to goodness, I smell licorice, and I don't know why that is because it was nowhere on any review I read did it say licorice. But I kid you not, I smell a little licorice.
I
little
smell
pepper.
I smell pumpkin spice.
Stop reading your notes.
Okay,
Go
let me see. I'm
cover
gonna-
your notes and just
Okay.
think inside your head, and let it take you back to what does it trigger?
I feel like I'm getting a test right now.
I am testing you.
I mean, it smells like vanilla.
Yeah, there could be, and we have different senses. Everybody's got different senses.
I'm going with that. Vanilla.
Yeah.
I got vanilla.
I smell a little pepper.
And a little pumpkin spice.
Citrus, yeah.
I just like saying the word pumpkin
Stop
spice.
it. Stop it.
Darn it.
You crack me up. I swear it smells like licorice.
Remember, my nose is
Okay,
not a
cheers.
good nose.
cheers. We're gonna taste it.
Give me I had to get my mouth ready.
Okay, now something else I did learn is your first sip, you should just take the sip.
Oh,
Just take the sip and kind of let it go, you know, and because you can go forward from there, but you can't go back. So now take another sip and let it sit in your mouth for like 10 seconds.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, and kind of make it a little,
Who told you this?
a third level sommelier.
Who's that? Is he from Somalia? What? Somalia?
They're the whiskey masters. They're
Oh.
the, you know, the level of whiskey, professional whiskey drinkers. Yeah. But it's
Torchy. All right,
Daniel
sorry.
from the Whiskey Vault is where I learned that.
Oh, promos.
They do the school, the whiskey school.
Is that the one where the guys have all the alcohol in the background?
Yes, they have so
I know.
many whiskeys in there. Yeah, so he was.
Yeah, no, I have watched a couple of theirs.
Yeah.
They're
So
interesting.
he-
I like them.
I watched to learn how to taste whiskey appropriately, and so this is one thing he said. So your second sip, let it sit on your tongue. You know.
Oh, I
sit
didn't
in
let
your
it sit, but it is
for like
actually
10
good.
seconds.
The
Yeah.
second one's even better.
And then you've got different areas of your tongue. You've got different things that'll, you know.
Is it bad when you can't feel your tongue after drinking it twice? I'm just kidding. No, I can't. Just teasing.
Actually, that might be common.
That's what we're going for. Damn it. So we won't. I don't know. So I'm getting the after. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I like this. I want to add a little water to it.
It's earthy. I really like it. You got a little smoky. It's not too overbearing
Oh.
smoky because I cannot stand it when it's
I
too
can't.
overbearing smoky.
Do not. I mean, I don't mind a little, and this has just enough
A
where it's
little.
not where you drink it and you think, oh my god, I just inhaled a whole bunch of smoke. There are some that are like that.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bottle
is
I have in
just
my cabinet. It's been there and
hint.
it's full because I took one. I was like, I can't drink this, so I save it for guests.
Give it to them. Yeah.
Give it to them. Here,
That,
try this.
It's earthy. It's smoky. It's got a little
Mhm.
smoky flavor, but not overbearing.
Nope.
Definitely not overbearing.
This is a good. I could do this on ice, a little bit of water.
Yeah, we should do a titch of water in that. That would be.
That's probably. You want me to go get it?
No, don't.
No, 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 let me-
I'm,
let me go.
I'm fine like this, actually.
I want to go get it. No, I think we should.
Okay.
No? Just
We're gonna
I
pause it.
need to test my thing. All right. We are going to
Pause.